So first of all, let me show you how it works. So right now you can see I can grab these character and throw them around, something like this. And this is quite easy. And let me show you how you can do that too. So first of all, let me go to another scene here, and let's see if I want to create an object that I want to say grab. So let me create a new scene. Let's think. So basically, grabbing games are very popular, like where you grab something and put something these places to organize something. So for example, I'm making it as item, and you can just add a texture here. And there is a difference between grab and drag and drop. So drag and drop is often work on inventory systems and something where you already have a place to decide where you can drag and where you can drop. But when it comes to grabbing, you can grab any object and put it where anywhere you want. So that's what we want to do here. So for example, we have got this item, and now what we want to do here is we want to grab it. So for example, let me add a collision shape to it so that we get all the basic things ready here. So we make sure the collision shape should be a little bigger. And now what you need is you basically need to go on input and make sure you need to select pickable as the option, because that's where you can pick any object through mouse position. Now you just need to add a script. So I'm going to add as item.gt script, and we will just delete this custom script. Now we need a very simple boolean variable. So we will just say variable is grabbed, and this should be a boolean, and we will set this as false. So right now it is not grabbed, right? Now what we need to do is we need to create a new process function, and we will pass into delta. And what we will do if it is grabbed, so we will basically get the mouse position. We can just directly set this to variable mouse position, and we will get global mouse position. And now what we will do is we will basically set the global position of this item to the mouse position. But instead of doing directly to the mouse position, we will just set this to lerp from the global position, which is the position of this item, to um, mouse position. So we will just say mouse position, and we will give it some weight. So we can directly give it something like 0.2. And let me see what I gave here in my Discord. So global position dot lerp, okay, 10 times of delta. Okay, so यहाँ पे, so in, okay, I think we can directly use it like this as well. And yeah, and is there anything left? Let me check. Nothing. So we will just say return, which basically stops all the code from the run. So if I just run the scene here, so we just need to save it and run it. So right now we don't have any kind of in uh, activation, or maybe something called as function input event. So we need to create a function called as input event. And if event, okay, so maybe we need to just copy paste this. Okay, this one. Okay, if event is input event mouse button is mouse button left, we will just set this is grabbed equals to true. So we will just copy this code and we will just paste it here. So that should work. So let's get started and let's see if this will work. Okay, so right now we can just grab, but we cannot drop here. So what we can do is we need to go there, and let me see. So basically we need to add an else statement as well, where we will basically set the is grab as false. So we will just add else statement. So let's go. So if I will go on here, and you can see I can directly grab and put it anywhere I want. So this is pretty simple. We can directly use it to um, so let me show you how you can use in your game as well. Like what are the examples of using this mechanic in your game? So the first mechanic is obviously that I have told you that you can just pick characters and put it anywhere you want, like as simple as that. And you can also add the animation and cursor effects when you pick up characters. Or maybe you can just also create something like a card deck where you can basically organize the cards or something like that. And there is one more thing that you can see here, like I can create bombs. So what happen if I want to drag and drop the bombs as well, or something different like in my game with some different examples. So yeah, so this mechanic is very useful for any beginner if you are in Godot, and this is a very simple code that you can just directly, okay, not this one. This is very simple code that you can directly apply in your game, and it is very simple to understand as well. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, please do subscribe and hit the bell icon.